Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The You in Fashion. My name's Megan. On my channel, we discuss fashion, luxury, handbags, and lifestyle. So if you're interested in any of those topics, please like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notifications bell down below so you don't miss any of my content. So in today's video, I wanted to do a comparison video between my Chanel medium double flap and the Chanel medium boy bag. Now I did want to put a disclaimer in here. I did want to make this video for you guys because this is the first time I've had the boy bag that I purchased in a color I really liked, but unfortunately the color didn't turn out to be the color I actually wanted once I received it, so it has since been returned. But I just wanted to be able to at least make a little bit of a video for you guys to be able to show you some comparisons amongst two of the most classic handbags that Chanel makes. In this video, I did want to compare my medium double flap in my light beige color to the boy bag in this blue color, and I chose my light beige this time because my previous video is in my black medium double flap, so I wanted to kind of showcase my beige one a little bit more. As we know, the Chanel medium double flap and also the Chanel boy bag are considered one of their classic handbag styles, and of course we think more of the medium double flap as a more dressy going out kind of bag, and the boy bag has kind of been marketed more of a modern day but also more of a casual bag. So I thought it would be a little bit of fun to compare these classic handbags together, give you measurements, give you prices, give you try-ons to kind of give you an idea of what they look like, while still being able to compare if we feel like the boy bag tends to lean more casual and whether the medium double flap tends to lean more towards the more dressy side. So with the medium boy bag, let's go ahead and talk about measurements. So you guys know, again, I'm not the greatest at measuring things and then telling you exactly point to point how much things are, so I have attached photos of the measurements. I hope you guys enjoy that. I also did the same thing as my Chanel Jumbo medium double flat video so that you could kind of see it with your own eyes on how much these things measure out. So I did a measurement from here to here, so we're talking as far as, I guess you would say, the horizontal length versus the vertical length versus the width, which is right here. So I wanted to include all of those in there for you. I also included the drop length with the double strap opposed to the drop length with the single strap because I know that that is also very important. So all of those measurements are there. They include some photos here too, so you guys can kind of make your own assessment, but it looks like that in height it measured about 5 inches. In length it measured about 10 inches. When you did a double strap on the shoulder, it looks like it was about 11 inches, and when you did the single drop strap, it was about 20 inches and then about 3 inches in width. So now we're going to move into this bag. So of course we have the front, we have the side, and we have the back, and the bottom. And then you open it with this clasp here. So you pinch that as so. There we go. And then you have the flap and the inner compartment. It does look like it has a little bit of a pocket even back here. I don't know if you can see that, but it doesn't zip or anything. You could probably fit a couple things down in there, but that is the main features of the handbag. So again, I understand that you can fit a lot of things in here, which makes it very, very, very beneficial. And the price of the boy bag is currently $5,900. So as far as what fits inside, you guys know that I don't carry a whole lot of items in my handbags. I usually carry my essentials, which is my wallet, my phone, and my keys. But I did want to just go ahead and give you an idea of how much you can fit in here. And you guys know I don't have a lot of small leather goods. So, and similar to my other video, I am going to use my little pouches from my Louis Vuitton multi-pochette. So to keep you guys from having to watch me stack it all in there, I did go ahead and put those in. So I put in the smallest pouch of my multi-pochette, my little coin purse, and also my contact solution, and my phone would fit right down in there perfectly. Now, what I did find that I was a little surprised about though, is when I got ready to fit the larger pouch in to my multi-pochette, so it was a bit too wide to fit in there. I know that seems a little bit strange, but I would have had to really shrink it down to make it fit within here. So I thought that that was something interesting to point out though, is this is not as wide as I initially thought. So again, this time I chose to include my light beige medium double flap. So just the views of that. So the front, the sides, the back there, the other side, and the bottom. And of course you have your Chanel twist front lock closure there. You have your, this is with the straps doubled, and then you can also do, of course, single strap. So those are the views of the bag. Let's go ahead and move into the measurements with this one. And again, I have included some photos of these measurements as well. It looks like that for the length, it's about 10.25. For the height, it is about 6.5 inches. For the width, about 2.5 inches. Double train drop length, about 9.5 inches. And then single chain drop length, about 15 inches. The price currently on the medium double flaps are $8,800. And every time I make a video about these Chanel medium double flaps, I just have to take a minute and pause, because $8,800 is so much more than when I started purchasing my Chanel handbags a year to 2 years ago. And I did also a video kind of about my Chanel collection, about purchasing it pre-loved from Fashion File, about trying to do my best to find them at slightly lower than retail price. So when I say this $8,800, I am just so shocked. It has gone up so significantly for the pricing of these handbags. I paid, you know, the most expensive one was my light beige medium double flap, and I want to say I paid about mid $6,000s for this one. So when I hear that they are $8,800 now, like I said, just shocked. But I feel like what that also tells us is that now is the time to go ahead and grab one of these handbags, because prices are just going to continue to rise. I mean, they just have so much substantially within the last couple of years that I've been tracking and watching it. So I hope that if you guys are interested in one of these bags, that this video helps, and that you go ahead and try to get one of these bags before they are just even more astronomical than they already are. So with the try-ons in this video, you guys know I'm very petite. I'm about 4 feet 11 inches, which means that I care a lot about where handbags sit. What I will say is this medium double flap does fit a little bit higher on me, and I like that in comparison to the medium boy bag that you can see also in the try-ons. However, I don't so much mind where the medium boy bag sits. Yes, this is probably a better crossbody for me and my height, being the medium double flap, but the boy bag I also liked because it did sit a little bit lower while I crossbodied it. So when I have it under maybe more bulky coats and things like that, it'll sit a little bit lower. I know that people would beg to differ that it's maybe a little bit too low on my petite frame, and I maybe would even agree with you, but I've just kind of become accustomed and used to bags are gonna sit a little bit lower because I am so petite. And when it comes to the medium boy bag, I feel like it is not as bad as some other handbags that I have tried on and tried to wear crossbody, because you guys know I absolutely love to be able to wear my crossbody in addition to single strapped. So now for the wet fits inside, I am going to use my handy dandy multi-pochette again. And I know that you guys probably think it's hilarious that I'm using these as standards of measuring, but I know that if you guys have these separate pieces or you have little Louis Vuitton pouches, and you have like a small and large one that hopefully it'll be a little bit relatable on kind of what truly fits inside these handbags. And I feel like consistency is a huge thing, so I try to use these in majority of what fits inside videos I've done so far, so that you guys can be like, she uses the exact same things, so I can kind of determine based on the things she used from the last one and the things that she used this one of truly how much these handbags can hold, because I'm using the same quote unquote units of measurements. I know that's hilarious, but let's go ahead and see how these fit in my medium double flap. So again, I have saved us the hassle of you having to watch me crinkle and open and put things inside of this bag. So I have already packed it in there, and as you can see, it fits the little small pouch from Louis Vuitton. It fits my coin purse from Louis Vuitton. It fits my contact solution, and also my phone would go in there perfectly without it being too overly stuffed. So let's go ahead and get that closed like so. So that is perfect. And what I will say is that they seem to carry about the same amount. Of course, I will say that the boy bag seems to have a little bit more width, so a little bit more room this way to kind of fit things in more this way than necessarily top to bottom it did. And as far as length, we both know that my larger pouch of my multi-pochette doesn't seem to fit in either one of these. So I feel like that should give you a good judge, though, if you're kind of debating between the medium double flap and the boy bag, that they seem to kind of hold about as much. As far as height wise, you may just have a little bit more room with the boy bag as far as width wise. Of course, it does seem to hold about the same amount also within the length as well. So length, height, about the same as far as maybe what you can fit in there. And then width, like I said, the boy bag, you're gonna have a little bit more space. So final thoughts, first impressions kind of on this one, along with final comparison. So I do feel like, as you can see here, this one does appear a little bit wider than the medium double flap. What I will say is that during the try-ons, of course, the length on this one is a little bit shorter, so this one does hang a little bit lower. But what I can say about that is it should make it a lot better and easier for crossbody wear. Of course, I know with the medium double flap, some people's concern is it's not quite long enough for crossbody. So I would say if you're looking for a crossbody, the boy bag would be the way to go, especially if you're a bit taller. But if you're thinking about wearing them double chained, I feel like they're both great for that. They are both great single strap. As you can see, I am 4'11", so definitely this one hangs a bit lower than this one does, but I like them both. I don't mind that they're different handbags because they're meant to be different. I will say also, I could see why this one is a little bit more casual and this one's a little bit more dressy. However, I feel like they are both great bags to have in your collection. I do definitely want to consider getting another boy bag, even if I do decide to return this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.